Hey everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're tackling an absolute classic, a dish that's perfect for game day, a chilly evening, or really any time you're craving some serious comfort food. We are making the ultimate beef chili. This isn't just any chili recipe. This is the one that's going to have your friends and family begging for the secret. It's rich, it's hearty, it's packed with flavor, and best of all, it's easier to make than you think. So, grab your apron and let's get cooking. First things first, let's talk ingredients. For our beef, I'm using about 2 pounds of ground chug. I like an 80/20 lean to fat ratio because that fat equals flavor, and most of it will render out as we cook. We'll also need a couple of large yellow onions, a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper for that classic sweet and savory base. For the garlic, don't be shy. I'm using about 6 cloves, minced. On the canned goods front, we have a large can of crushed tomatoes, which will form the heart of our chili base. Then, we've got a can of diced tomatoes, a can of tomato paste for that deep, concentrated flavor, and a can of beef broth to bring it all together. For the beans, I'm using a mix of dark red kidney beans and black beans. Make sure you rinse and drain them well before using. Now for the magic, the spices. This is where you can really customize your chili. My go-to blend is chili powder, of course, about 1/4 cup. Then, we have smoked paprika, ground cumin, dried oregano, a little bit of coriander, and a touch of cayenne pepper for heat. We'll also need some brown sugar to balance the acidity of the tomatoes. And don't forget salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste. Alright, let's get this chili party started. Jed, grab a large Dutch oven or a heavy-bottomed pot and place it over medium-high heat. Add a little bit of olive oil. Once it's shimmering, add your ground beef. We're going to break it up with a spoon and cook it until it's nicely browned. The goal here is to get some good color on the meat, as that browning process, the Maillard reaction, builds a tremendous amount of flavor. Once it's browned, use a slotted spoon to transfer the beef to a separate bowl, leaving the rendered fat in the pot. Don't drain that liquid gold. Into that same pot, add your chopped onions and bell peppers. Saute them for about 5 to 7 minutes, until they start to soften and the onions become translucent. Now, add your minced garlic and cook for just another minute until it's fragrant. Be careful not to burn the garlic, or it will turn bitter. Next, stir in your tomato paste. We want to cook this for a minute or two. This step is crucial. It cooks out the raw tomato taste and deepens its flavor. Now it's time to bring back the beef to the pot. Add the cooked ground beef back in and give everything a good stir. Let's add our sprinkle in the chili powder, cumin, smoked paprika, oregano, coriander, and cayenne. Stir it all together and let it toast with the meat and veggies for about a minute. Your kitchen should be smelling absolutely incredible right about now. With our flavor base built, it's time to add the liquids. Pour in the crushed tomatoes, the diced tomatoes with their juice, and the beef broth. Add the brown sugar, a good pinch of salt, and some black pepper. Give everything a thorough stir to make sure it's all combined. Bring the mixture to a gentle simmer. Once it's simmering, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and let it cook. And now, for the hardest part, waiting. You want to let this chili simmer for at least an hour. But if you have the time, 2 to 3 hours is even better. The longer it simmers, the more the flavors will meld together and the more tender the meat will become. Please, just be sure to stir it occasionally to prevent it from sticking to the bottom. About 30 minutes before you're ready to serve, stir in your rinsed and drained kidney beans and black beans. Pop the lid back on and let them heat through and soak up all that delicious chili flavor. Potage. After that 30 minutes, give your chili a final taste. This is your chance to adjust the seasonings. Does it need more salt? A little more heat? A touch more sweetness? Make it perfect for you. And there you have it. A beautiful, thick and incredibly flavorful pot of homemade beef chili. Now, serving this is half the fun. I love to set up a little chili bar with all the best toppings. Think shredded cheddar cheese, a dollop of sour cream or Greek yogurt, some sliced green onions, fresh cilantro, maybe some crushed tortilla chips for crunch, or even a few slices of jalapeño if you like it extra spicy. Ladle that beautiful chili into a bowl, pile on your favorite toppings, and you are ready to dig in. A side of cornbread is practically mandatory in my house, Fed. Thank you so much for cooking along with me today. I hope you give this beef chili recipe a try. It truly is the best. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious recipes every week. Let me know in the comments what your favorite chili toppings are. Until next time, happy cooking!